The Ballon d'Or, the ultimate individual football award, the definitive recognition that a player was the best in the world that year. But what if that glory comes at a price? For many, winning the award was a turning point. For the worse. Injuries, declining performances, poor career choices. The peak quickly turned into a downfall. Today, we explore the Ballon d'Or curse, a theory that haunts the world's greatest players. Does the award carry a cruel fate, or is it all just coincidence? Since 1956, the Ballon d'Or has become more than just a trophy. Created by the French magazine France Football, the award was designed with a clear purpose: to recognize the best player in the world, the one who shined above all in a given year. Winning collective titles is already a grand achievement, but being named the best player on the planet is the ultimate honor. It signifies that, at that moment, no one played better than you. The Ballon d'Or not only immortalizes legends, but also defines football history, cementing the names of superstars in an exclusive group of sporting heroes. Over the decades, the Ballon d'Or has crowned football's greatest geniuses. From Pelé and Maradona, who received honorary awards years later, to icons like Johan Cruyff, Michel Platini, Ronaldo Nazario, Zidane, Ronaldinho, and Kaká. Each of them left an unforgettable mark on the game and influenced generations with their unmatched talent. The award ceremony has become one of the most anticipated events of the year. Journalists, former players, and coaches debate, speculate, and argue over who will lift the coveted golden ball. The award transcends clubs and nationalities. What matters is individual talent, magic on the field, the ability to decide matches and mesmerize the world. For any player, winning the Ballon d'Or is the absolute pinnacle of their career. It is the moment they join a pantheon of legends, ensuring their name will be forever remembered as the best in the world that year. However, while reaching the top is an indescribable feat, staying there is an even greater challenge. Many players have shined brightly, only to see their careers take unexpected turns after winning. Some succumbed to injuries, while others crumbled under the weight of expectations. And thus, the theory of the Ballon d'Or curse was born. Winning the Ballon d'Or is not just a recognition of past achievements, it is an expectation of future performance. The moment a player lifts the golden trophy, they inherit an invisible burden: the responsibility to remain the best in the world. Football is a sport that thrives in the present. What you did yesterday matters little compared to what you will do tomorrow. Thus, after receiving the Ballon d'Or, a player automatically becomes the prime target. Fans, journalists, coaches, and even teammates expect them to continue performing at the highest level. Every touch of the ball, every dribble, every pass, and every goal is analyzed with even greater scrutiny. And what if they fail to meet expectations? The pressure comes from all sides. The player becomes a symbol of perfection. But perfection is an impossible ideal to sustain for long. One below-par season, a string of poor performances, or an unexpected injury, and the criticism begins. For some, the weight becomes unbearable. Psychological pressure affects performance, motivation decreases, and confidence disappears. The brilliance that once took them to the top begins to fade. George Weah made history as the first, and still the only African player to win the Ballon d'Or. At AC Milan, he was a complete forward, strong, skillful, and incredibly fast. His iconic solo goal against Verona remains one of the most spectacular in football history. But after winning the Ballon d'Or, things changed. Milan started to decline, and Weah could no longer carry the team alone. Injuries took their toll. Transfers to smaller clubs followed, and soon, the world's best player was no longer a leading figure. His decline was rapid, and today, he is not remembered as much as he should be. Michael Owen was England's brightest prospect in 2001. Fast, lethal, a true phenomenon in front of goal. That year, he led Liverpool to 5 trophies, including the UEFA Cup and FA Cup. His goal in the FA Cup final against Arsenal was a masterpiece. But what happened next? The curse began to take effect. Injuries started to plague Owen. His explosiveness and speed, his greatest assets, began to fade. His 2002 World Cup was not as good as expected, as he was eliminated in the quarterfinals in that memorable match against Brazil. Shortly after, he joined Real Madrid as part of the Galactico project, but he never truly fit in. Years later, he returned to England, playing for Newcastle, but he was no longer the same player. His final seasons were unremarkable. In a short time, that young prodigy who once dazzled the world no longer struck fear into opposing defenses. If there was one player who seemed immune to any curse, it was Ronaldinho. In 2005, no one was like him. Dribbles, goals, charisma, he was the essence of yoga bonito. He won the Ballon d'Or at his peak, leading Barcelona to Champions League glory and even earning a standing ovation from Real Madrid fans at the Bernabeu. His reign seemed destined to last for years, but soon, the decline began. Ronaldinho was known for his off-field lifestyle, parties, late nights, and it eventually caught up with him. His physical condition deteriorated, training intensity dropped, and performances suffered. In 2008, Barcelona turned to a young Argentine named Lionel Messi. Ronaldinho left for Milan, and his influence in European football quickly faded. His talent was undeniable, but his peak was too short. Was it the curse, or just the consequence of his own choices? In 2007, Kaká was the best player in the world, and no one questioned it. His football combined speed, intelligence, and refined technique. He was one of the last great number 10s in world football. That year, he simply destroyed Manchester United in the Champions League. His goals in the semi-final were masterpieces. With Milan, he won the Champions League and was crowned the best in the world. But what happened next? Injuries began to disrupt his career. In 2009, he was sold to Real Madrid for 67 million euros. Kaká arrived at Real Madrid to partner with Cristiano Ronaldo. It seemed like he could experience another peak, but he never managed to replicate the same brilliance. With constant pain, he lost his place. Kaká's prime was too short. After winning the Ballon d'Or, he never again reached the same level of performances. Shevchenko won the Ballon d'Or in 2004. A Milan idol, he never found his place at Chelsea and saw his career decline. Fabio Cannavaro won the Ballon d'Or in 2006 after winning the World Cup with Italy, the only defender to win the award in the last 30 years. However, his time at Real Madrid was disappointing. Pavel Nedved, the 2003 Ballon d'Or winner, saw his performance decline after winning the award, and Juventus ended up being relegated in Italy due to off-field scandals. If the curse was real, 2 players managed to break it: Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. While other winners saw their performance drop, they defied logic. They won multiple Ballon d'Ors and maintained an elite level for over 15 years. Messi reinvented football with his genius. Year after year, he seemed to get even better, and the Ballon d'Or curse never even came close to the Argentine star. On the other hand, Cristiano Ronaldo was a machine. With an unmatched obsession and discipline, he proved that the curse would never reach him. History shows that for many players, winning the award was a turning point. But at the same time, Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo proved that it is possible to defy any curse. And you? Is the Ballon d'Or a prize or a sentence?